Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Attendant and I am a senior cabin crew member. I started my career since 2007 and I'm still here in aviation. So today we're going to talk about how do you get a job as a cabin crew in Nigeria. I'm going to specify Nigeria because I am actually from Nigeria and I've been in aviation since 2007 and I have seen a consistency in how certain things work in Nigeria. So this video is dedicated to the cabin crew wannabes in Nigeria, and I also think that this same technique also work in a lot of African countries. So stay tuned. It's totally different from when you're applying to international airlines. The first thing I will always advise someone who wants to become a cabin crew in Nigeria is to go to an aviation training school and get yourself a cabin crew license. The training school will give you every information you need about what the cabin crew job is all about, and they will go ahead and get you a cabin crew license. Most Nigerian airlines prefer to employ crew with valid license. It's very, very important that you have a valid license. That's their policy. You can't question it, but it's one of the things that puts you ahead of others. Now, it's not that all Nigerian airlines don't train crew, because the airline that I first worked for trained me. I didn't have any cabin crew license, and they trained me and they gave me all the experience that I have today of commercial airline. However, it's the way it is now. I started my career in 2007. This is 2021. So a lot of things have evolved. You know, a lot of training schools have come up. So a lot of things have changed. However, if you don't have the finance to finance it, because it's for you to go to a training school, I always suggest that you have close to 200,000 naira. I'm going to say everything as it is. You want to go to a training school, budget 200,000 naira. It's quite on the high side. So if you don't have it, I don't know, but I always advise you get a cabin crew license. I'll tell you that as a cabin crew for years. Okay. Now I want to go to another point. Now I want you to understand that when you go to these training schools, it's not an automatic thing to get a job, because a lot of times I see that some candidates become bitter when they're unable to get a job. Maybe they try maybe once, twice, 3 times, and after that 3rd time, you hear them say, if I go for this interview, if I don't get it, I'm going to find something else that I'm going to do. It means this cabin crew is not even actually your passion, because this is how I always say it. Until you get the job, you keep trying. Don't give yourself a day that if I go for 1 or 2 interviews and I don't get it, I'll just look for something else. Are you going to allow the money that you used in training yourself to go into the garbage can? No, you took your time to train yourself, so make sure you keep looking until you get a job. Now, because you went to a training school doesn't mean that you're going to get a job automatically. You still have to put yourself out there, and I'm going to tell you how to put yourself out there. One thing I always tell people, most people don't understand the power of networking. You know, when you go to school, when you go to a training school, I went to training school, so I know I know how a lot of candidates behave. You go to training school, and it's the same way we behave when we go to university. Everyone wants to form, I'm a big girl, I'm not in the same class with you, I'm using iPhone 12, you carrying bone straight hair. Look, let me tell you something. Your dream is to get a cabin crew job. You're not there to try and feel better than your mates, because it's one of the problems that we have within ourselves. People don't understand the power of networking. See, the people in your class might be the gateway to you getting a job. Let me tell you, people don't reveal themselves when they go to training school. People don't talk. Some people just like to, like for me, when I went to renew my license, I didn't go about telling people I've been flying for 2007. I've been flying since 2007. I'm your senior. No. I did not even open my mouth. It was the owner of the training school that came to introduce me, because if he didn't introduce me, I was not going to present myself as if I'm this, I'm that, and all, because I understand the power of networking. Every single job I have done today in aviation, it's always someone that referred me. I don't have any big connection in any way. No. When I worked in the first airline I ever worked with, I had an amazing relationship with my colleagues. I have their phone numbers, I have their email address. Some of them we used to exchange visits. Okay. Sorry for the breaking transmission. Like I said, I do not have any big connection anywhere. All I have is the people, the amazing people that I worked with in my first airline, the amazing people that I connect with on Instagram. What I did was look for aviation enthusiasts on Instagram, and I follow them and I network with them. I'm not the type that I'm always looking for how to grab and not give, because that's another problem. All you do is just ask them, I'm looking for a cabin crew job. Do you know who is recruiting? Excuse me, I don't know you from anywhere. And so even if I have even if I hear of an opening, the first person I would tell is the person that I am friends with. That's how it works. You don't come out to someone and just tell the person that I'm looking for a cabin crew job. You are human beings. Remember, you are a human being yourself. Ask yourself questions. Would you like it if someone is just with you because of the fact that they are looking for a job? So you need to learn how to develop relationships. That's what I'm going to tell you. Now, your training school is your first start. You don't need to suck up to the owner, because I know what some people do. You don't need to suck up to the owner. However, sometimes the training school might be a testing ground to know people that are perfect for this job. And most times, your cabin crew trainer is watching how you relate with your colleagues, because being a cabin crew is being able to relate with people. It's customer service. And so if you relate to your colleagues, you don't talk with anybody. Like the training I went for, there was this particular girl that she just cut off from everyone, and I went to meet her and I asked her that, why are you, yesterday you were all happy with everybody and today you are just, you know what she told me? She told me that, you see how she is now, that is, she's not relating to anybody, that's how she is in life. And I told her straight, then you are not ready to be a cabin crew. I don't know which one is the real you or the fake you, but if the real you is the fact that you don't want to connect or talk with anybody, then this job is not for you. And guess what? Let me tell you, if I hear of any opening of any sort, she's going to be the last person that I will inform. I'll rather inform people that are more, in tune with everyone. So make sure you create a relationship with the people that you're in training with. It's very important. It's your training. That's why it's a training school. It's also your training ground. Stop thinking that it's until you know one big person somewhere. I haven't known, see, for the years I've been in aviation, I have not known anyone big someone somewhere. all I've got is my circle, like the people I worked with. Every time there's anything, they just send me a WhatsApp message. It's me, are you interested in this? That's how it works. Because I use them as my training ground. I don't know anybody anywhere. Another point is, list down the names of all the local airlines in Nigeria. Find out how to submit your CV. Most of them always accept CVs online. And I advise that you carve out a cover letter. Please don't copy and paste from Google. Don't copy and paste a cover letter from Google and make it your cover letter, because most human resources, they are very aware of all this copy and paste. What you should do is that once you see a cover letter on Google, try and put in your own words to make it different and make it stand out. So do a cover letter and take professional pictures. Your hair neatly packed to the back, makeup, earrings, very simple, and go to a professional photographer. Invest in a professional photographer. Take a passport size photo and a full-length photo. Make sure it's in a business attire. I always advise skirt suits. However, if you have trouser suits, well, why not? I'm not saying if you wear trousers you don't get the job. After all, my first job, it was trouser suit. I went to my interview. So, but make sure it's a suit. Make sure it's a suit, and just look very professional. That's all I'll tell you. And find get the emails of the airlines and keep sending your CV. Like now, if you send your CV like today, if you don't hear from them in like 3 months, resend your CV again. Do you get what I'm saying? And if you can also go to their head office. You can go to their head office and try and find out about their recruitment, if they are recruiting, because sometimes these airlines, they recruit, they don't tell anybody, but most times their staff, the security at the gate might be aware. So that's why I said you should also take the time and go to their head office. Head office, not their branch office. Don't go to MM2. MM2 is not their head office. Do you get what I'm saying? Find out where their head office is and go there and source for information. So that's that particular point, very important point. So I know that you have gained something today on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I release videos every week, except I'm doing something extremely important. I release video every week. As usual, my name is Yetunde Adeyemi. Stay blessed.